Hello everyone, my name is Yang Jizhen. You can call me Mustafa. Today we analyze articles from the article analysis of economic convergence of Islamic justice in selected in Islamic countries. First of all, I will summarize the research background and the literature review. As you can see, I've divided it into 5 main points, which are Islamic justice and economic convergence, convergence theory, income distribution and justice, empirical study methodology. In summary, this research explores the understood theory of income distribution convergence within Islamic countries, linking the concept of Islamic justice to broader economic theories of convergence, and providing empirical evidence to support the existence of convergence in income distribution across these nations.
Today, I want to discuss the finding of the significant studies and examined income distribution in 20 Islamic countries over a 20-year period, from 1995 to 2050. This study sought to determine whether income distribution has become fair over time in those nations. To begin with, let's talk about the methodology. The researchers used the Gini coefficient to measure income inequality. The Gini coefficient is a number that shows how evenly or unevenly income is distributed within a country. A higher Gini coefficient means more inequality, while a lower one means more fairness. The study focused on whether the Gini coefficient in those countries has been improved over the year. The study included countries such as Malaysia, Egypt, and Turkey, among others, ensure a broad view of income distribution trends in the Islamic world. The data was collected primarily from the World Data Bank, which provides comprehensive economic and social indicators for various countries. By analyzing this data, the researchers aimed to determine if income distribution has become more equitable. Now let's discuss the advantage of the study's methodology. One major strength is the extensive data coverage, which included information from 20 different countries. This wide range makes the finding more reliable and applicable to the broader context. Another disadvantage is the use of both absolute and conditional data coverage method. Those methods helped the researchers understand not only whether income distribution was becoming more balanced, but also how factors like inflation and the GDP per capita affected this balance. However, no study is with this table presents Gini coefficient statistics for various countries from 1995 to 2050. The Gini coefficient measures income inequality, where 0% perfect inequality and 100% maximum inequality. Each country has 3 values. The first one max, the highest Gini coefficient during the period, indicating the worst inequality, and min, the lowest Gini coefficient, showing the last inequality. Mean, the average Gini coefficient over the 20 years period. Key point. First one, Malaysia has a relatively high average inequality, 47.39, with a max of 45.8 and a minimum of 49.2, meaning its inequality fluctuated. Iran has one of the highest around Gini coefficient, 42.28, indicating significant inequality. Kosovo and Azerbaijan show some of the lowest around over ages, suggesting less income inequality. In summary, the table allows us to compare the income inequality trend across different countries. Countries like Malaysia and Iran had high inequality, while others like Kazakhstan and Kosovo showed a lower level of inequality. In this case, some of the data might be outdated or incorrect, especially in countries where economics information is hard to obtain, that could impact the accuracy of the finding. Additionally, while the study uses advanced technologies like the generalized method of maintenance to address central issues, the results are still dependent on the chosen variable. If the wrong variable was chosen, it could lead to missed results. Moving on to the result, the study found some promising trend. The analysis showed that income inequality has generally been decreasing in those 20 Islamic countries. The absolute beta convergence method revealed a significant convergence rate, suggesting that income distribution is indeed becoming more equal. Furthermore, the conditional beta convergence analysis, which took into account factors like inflation and GDP per capita, confirmed this trend. For instance, the study found that a 1% increase in GDP per capita raised the convergence rate, highlighting the positive impact of economic growth on reducing inequality. In conclusion, the study provides strong evidence that income distribution in these Islamic countries has been improved over time, despite some limitations. The findings support the idea that these nations are moving toward a fairer and more equitable society. As these countries continue to grow, it is essential to monitor this trend and ensure that economic policy contributes to the well-being of all citizens. Thank you.
Implication of the finding. The study showed that from 1995 to 2015, income inequality in 20 Islamic countries decreased with a significant convergence rate of 0.31. As indicated by a low Gini coefficient, this trend is statistically robust. Despite improving income equity overall, inflation and GDP per capita are linked to high inequality. Policymakers should focus on resource allocation, price adjustment, social benefits, and tax reform to address these issues. Analysis of limitation, data and simple limitation, simple representativeness. The diverse economic condition and strategy of development in 20 countries might affect the generalizability of the results. Data limitation. The study only covers data up to 2015, potentially missing recent economic changes and their impact on income distribution, inflation, and GDP per capita, machinism, and employed. The study does not detail how inflation and GDP per capita specifically influence income distribution, leaving their exact mechanism unclear. Policy recommendations, policy applicability. The effectiveness of suggested policies may vary by country and needs to be tailored to specific context. Potential area for future research. Extend simple and cross-regional comparison. Include more country and region to validate the convergence trend and compare income distribution difference. Mechanism study. Investigate how inflation and GDP per capita affect income inequality through specific mechanism. Assignment of policy effect. Analyze the real-world impact of host policy to refine recommendations. Impact of social and economic changes. Explore how technological progress and globalization affect income distribution and adjust the policies accordingly. In summary, while the study offers valuable insights into income distribution convergence in Islamic countries, further research is needed to understand policy mechanism and their implementation effects better.
Finally, we will make an evaluation and summary of this article. As you can see, the ideas and the structure of the article are very clear and logically coherent, but comparative analysis is also lacking. In conclusion, the article is a valuable and original contribution to the study of economic justice and convergence within Islamic countries. Okay, thank you.